Today, we got a fantastic gentleman in the building, a man who's about his money. You've seen him on Sky News, you've seen him on TV, Channel 4, and he knows everything about finance, and he's here to drop some gems for you today. Welcome, Emmanuel Asuquo, to the KB Talk Show. How you doing, my bro?
Yo, bro, thank you for having me. You know, I feel privileged.
Come on now.
Come on, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
I've been following you on Instagram long before we started talking.
Yes.
I love the content that you're bringing.
I appreciate it.
And you know when you meet somebody and other people tell you,
Yeah.
you know, this guy is a cool guy, and
Yeah,
they tell you other things. In fact, a videographer was telling me about stuff you used to do back in the day, I think in South London.
Yeah.
You know?
Come on.
Come on now.
You've been around, and that's the thing, you know, like sometimes when people see you, they think, wow, you've just arrived.
Yes.
At this moment, but
Yes.
it's momentum. It takes time.
Yes.
So I've had to do so many different things in order for people to get in the room. So now when you then tell people your price or people want to book you, they think, well, you've only been around 2 minutes.
Right.
No. I've been years.
Exactly.
Just for you to get that 2 minutes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right,
And
that's
I think
it.
sometimes we don't appreciate the process.
Exactly.
And we just take people as and when they come. And that's social media has a big part to play in that. But yeah, no, it's been a long journey. And I'm proud of everything I've been able to achieve. And, you know, the fact that I'm here with the big man himself.
Come on now.
Mr. Lover, man. Come on.
Mr. Lover. I try my thing. Hopefully there's no ladies that are going to hear that line now and get on to me. You know? Well, listen, look, I mean, I know about you, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
I think, you know, you're a guru. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
People on TV have seen it. But for those who don't know, man, tell us tell us about yourself. What's your story, bro?
Yeah, so basically, I try and do it as quick as possible because my story's kind of long. But I grew up in a place called Tower Hamlets, East London.
Where we from?
Where we from? So yeah, so a little place called Limehouse. So, and I used to share a postcode E14 with, even though I was in a council estate, with a very popular place, very affluent place called Canary Wharf.
Hey.
So imagine like you're in a council estate. East London, Tower Hamlets is mainly Bangladeshi. It's a mainly Bangladeshi area, heavy.
That's right.
So I didn't really experience racism. So you know, like people be like, oh yeah, no, white people are the minority in East London. Like in Tower Hamlets, white people like they act black. Everyone acts black. So there was never racism or anything like that. But it was always one of them things where it was like, I gotta get out of here. This is not what I want for my life, not what I want for my mom, not what for my family and so forth. Fantastic. And I always tell people like, I'm the guy that used to leave the light on in the kitchen. Do you know about? You know about
Come on now.
Man will leave light on in the kitchen. Like, Emmanuel, like shout the whole yard. You know, the second you hear your mom call your name in a certain way, you're just like, sorry, mom.
The full name comes out. You flopped.
You know you failed in life somewhere. So I come down. She'll go mad for the light in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, are you the one light bulb? Not like now. You know you got the lights underneath the cabinets.
Come on now.
We got
it's not even one light bulb.
We're talking one bulb.
Not even the halogen one.
Not even. Come on.
Some 40-watt thing just sitting there. Yeah.
If you switch the light on too quick, the thing blows. You know that one's there.
Exactly.
So I'm like, right. So even certain times I've done it so much. She's now giving me beats for the light in the kitchen.
Right, bro. I've been there.
So then I've gone to bed 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, looked out my window, and I see Canary Wharf.
Lights bright.
These men, 100 floors, all the lights are on.
Yeah.
I've said, nah.
Yeah.
I can't be getting beat for one light bulb. These men got 100 floors gone home.
Yeah.
I said, I gotta get over there. There must be money over there. Because I'm suffering.
Yeah.
So I've said to myself, and this is the power of speaking things into existence.
Absolutely.
I've said to myself, I haven't told nobody apart from myself. I said, listen, I gotta get over there.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know who.
I don't know when.
I just gotta get
but
over
I'm going there. I think that's fantastic. That's so inspiring because I think it's interesting that that's what motivated you, you know, because I think everyone can relate to that, you know, leaving the lights on. And there's principles that our parents had, isn't it? We took it as normal. But if you really break it down, you understand what the cost underneath it all is lack of money. You know, and that's what makes them have such strong principles about turn the light off. Oh, you left the water is on the tap. You filled up the bath. Do you need all this water to bathe? Just run the shower, you know, the water rates. My old man used to hate when I used the washing machine, you know, because he would say the water rates would run high. But I'm like, but old man, we got the washing machine. How do I wash my clothes? You know, he would rather we went to a laundrette, and all of it is based on the finance thing.
But also the priorities, though. That's the one thing I think. So mum will be strict on leaving the light on in the kitchen, but she's buying gele every week from this different person's wedding, this different person's wrappers. She got a whole box, different color wrappers that she's only wearing once because it's the color for the party.
Right.
And then instead of going back to it, it's a new color. So you got to go and buy a new variation. So for me, it's like, we're in poverty, we're struggling, but we still got a nice car.
Very true.
Like, I don't understand how are we rented and we got and a car is the focus.
Exactly. I mean, you know, in East London, you know, I'm not too far from where you grew up, man. Mine was E10, so I was Leighton, and the estates tend to be filled with German whips.
Come on.
You know, you see man moving a German whip, and yet we're staying in a rented property, but we've all got these flashy cars, especially once credit come about.
Of course.
And I've noticed that on your platforms, you're not always only talking about how to make money. You're talking about how to use the money that you actually have in a wiser format.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's about how much you keep, not necessarily how much you make.
Exactly.
You know.
And I think there's a big difference. I think people don't understand. For me, money is a mindset. So before you even think about making money, what is your mindset on money?
Right.
Because I've met clients, like when I worked in a bank, when I worked in Barclays. So to finish the story, by 22, I became youngest financial advisor in Barclays in the country.
Fantastic.
So I had a dream at 13, 14. I made it happen by 22.
Right.
Like, I'm out.
That's brilliant.
I've done it.
No,
do you understand?
Yeah.
But the biggest lesson I learned is that I can tell myself something and make it happen. And when you understand the power in being able to tell yourself something and then go make it happen, if you're being intentional and say, this is what I want and I'm ready to sacrifice for it, I realize I can do anything I want in life.
Exactly.
The only limits are the limits I put on myself.
Facts.
Because I'm from the hood and I made it to Canary Wharf at 22. When all my colleagues are 35, 38, 40, 45. They could all be my parents.
Exactly.
And I'm here. We earn the same P.
Right. And you're black.
And we're black.
Do you think that the mindset around racism and these barriers that a lot of our people, our younger generation talk about, are they as prominent as we make it sound? You know, like, you said you never really experienced racism growing up in East London. Do you think, I mean, I'm pretty sure once you got to the corporate world, Canary Wharf and that, was it there and did it get in the way? And if so, how did you maneuver around it?
I think, yes, it got in the way. And yes, it's different. When you're in a bank, people, when I say this, people will clock, especially if you're in London. If you go into a branch, you'll see black people in the branch.
Right.
But trust me, most of them are cashiers.
Yes.
Maximum personal banker.
Come on.
You very struggle to see a branch manager that's black. Then when you now go on to managers of managers, so I'm coming in as a financial advisor, which is basically the same level as a tier 2 branch manager.
Sure.
I'm the only in the country. Barclays had about 1,000 financial advisors. Yeah. There was 8 of us.
Wow.
And I was the only one that wasn't working in a black predominant area.
True.
The rest of them worked in Lewisham, Peckham, parts of Birmingham, like black areas that white people don't want to be in. I was the only one. I was in Central. I was in Oxford Street, Tottenham Court Road. Yeah. Like I was in Central with high net worth clients.
Fantastic.
But I was the only one.
Yeah, yeah.
And so for me, yes, there was definitely those barriers. But I think in life you have to say, okay, look, I know that you're going to limit me, but guess what? If I'm so good, you have no choice.